I'm not a gambler. I just gamble a lot. That's how I feel about Buttermilk. Blitz Bankroll.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to part 2 of the home game series of poker, the HGSOP. I am your host, Blitz Bankroll.
And this is a dumb baby game.
You'll have to excuse my co-host. He's still upset from last night. He went to the casino and lost a bunch of money.
I was card dead for like 5 hours, and then when I finally did get a hand, I would get beat by a hand like 10-7 offsuit. Like, what are you even doing here? It's a 3-bet pot.
This is part 2 of the HGSOP, so if you haven't caught part 1, go ahead and check it out.
I had ace king like 4 times, and I missed all 4 times.
Anyway, Blitz Bankroll finds himself 200 effective, and he's picking up king queen in the small blind. Marcus has raised it up from the button, and it looks like he's going to play it a little passively and just call.
Yeah, because he's probably going to miss anyway.
Sko is going to tag along as well, so we are going 3 ways to a flop.
Oh, low cards. He missed. It's over, I told you.
Interesting play here now. Blitz Bankroll is going to choose to lead out with 2 overs.
Stupid play. I bet Sko flopped quads.
Pretty interesting play, but he does have the king of hearts, and he also knows that the pre-flop raiser is generally not going to like this board, and leading out does show a lot of strength.
And Sko calls. We're screwed. We're screwed.
Marcus does get out of the way, but the turn brings no help to Blitz Bankroll.
He's literally lighting money on fire right now.
Except Sko doesn't look like he likes this card either and is gonna let it go.
Oh, I would've got there.
This time, his bluff is gonna get through.
I really thought he had the nuts there.
An orbit later, and it looks like Blitz Bankroll's gonna pick up pocket 6s on the button.
That's the devil's number. We're done for.
Looks like $2 is gonna be the price of poker, and the blinds are gonna call.
I've never hit a set in my life.
Well, my small, weak, and feeble friend, it looks like Blitz Bankroll's not gonna hit his set either, as the board comes 10-4-2 rainbow. Honestly, not the worst board for 6s, all things considered.
If it were me set mining, the board would come ace, queen, 10, all spades, and then the tank would lead.
Checks all the way around to Blitz Bankroll, who's gonna c-bet, and it looks like the tank is gonna get out of the way, but Sko's gonna stand his ground. He's gonna make the call.
If we were ahead of Sko on the flop, certainly the turn is gonna ruin us.
And ruin comes in the 4 of clubs, and both of the players are gonna check it through.
I know Blitz Bankroll is just trying to play pot control, but he's gonna get rivered. I can feel it.
The river comes, and it's... Whoa!
Yo, even the dealer wants us to lose.
Let's give it up for home games, ladies and gentlemen. This dealer is not a professional.
Yo, I don't know if you know this, but Sko blind bet $7 before the river was thrown into the infinite expanse. So his confidence is unmatched. Game over. We should fold.
Looks like after some deliberation.
You got 5-4, bro?
2 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, man. I'll pay you. I call. Show me.
Blitz Bankroll is gonna find the call, and Sko says 6s are good.
I'm telling you, man, it's not an addiction, okay? I play better when I have alcohol in my body.
Hold that thought, my disgusting friend. Blitz Bankroll has just picked up pocket kings under the gun. He's gonna raise it up. $3 is the price of poker.
Like, I can feel the vibes better if they're bluffing or not.
It's gonna fold around the table, and once again, Sko gonna make the call. A champion of justice. Not one to let the villain win.
Hello, Kevin also makes the call?
Yes, it looks like a new player has entered the felt.
Kevin.
Wait, hold on, can we pause for a second? Okay, look at Kevin. Like, dude, whatever you're eating must be delicious. What are you eating? Let me get some of that.
That is a pretty good flop for kings. Unfortunately, this board might be too good for Blitz Bankroll, as of course, it's gonna check around at least once.
All right, well, now that we locked up the board, we're pretty much hoping for like a big card, right? And it's never gonna come. Like, yeah, there it is. See, a 4 of spades. Are you kidding me? Like, we gotta put money in the pot, but like, what are we getting called by?
Blitz Bankroll, recognizing that everyone's probably gonna be weak on this board, gonna throw out a tiny bet of $2, see if he can get any floaters. And it looks like Sko is gonna make the call. Kevin gets out of the way, and let's see if Blitz Bankroll can spike a card that'll help him get some more action.
A 4.
It's another 4. With just a king on a double paired board, it looks like Blitz Bankroll's just gonna kind of have to hope that Sko has a 4. But how many 4s does he show up with here?
0. He has 0 4s.
Blitz Bankroll, realizing that Sko is not gonna have a lot of strong hands here, he's gonna lead out real small. And look at this, that small bet size has induced a raise.
Okay, that's actually pretty crazy.
I can see Blitz Bankroll doing the old Hollywood tank. Unfortunately, it's highly unlikely that Sko has anything that he can call another raise with. Any raise amount is going to push him out of the pot. You can min click him and he would probably leave. This is what we call a raise bluff.
I mean, can we give credit to Sko for finding the bluff raise spot? I mean, how often is Blitz Bankroll going to have a super strong hand here, you know? Most of the time, this is going to work. Can we give him a round of applause for finding this?
Yeah.
For battling it out?
Yeah.
This is a good play.
Yeah.
Good job. Well done, sir.
Unfortunately, he's going to get re-raised this time. And you can't re-bluff into a re-raise bluff. That's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, what are you trying to beat? Phil Ivey versus Paul Jackson at the Monte Carlo Millions? Don't be a nerd.
A couple of hands later, looks like Blitz Bankroll has picked up Ace-Jack under the gun.
A hand constantly dominated by Ace-King and Ace-Queen.
Kevin and Marcus like the price of poker, $3, so we're going 3 ways to a flop, which unfortunately does not bring any help.
Well, there we go. Just burned $3.
Gonna check to Blitzed Bankroll, who's gonna lead out for a little bit of a bet. He's trying to rep an overpair, so this is probably gonna be a multi-street bet.
We're doomed.
Kevin gets out of the way, but Marcus is a non-believer. He's gonna make the call.
This turn sucks.
Probably not very helpful for Blitzed Bankroll, but also not very helpful for Marcus. And Blitzed Bankroll's gonna fire out again for a second barrel.
Do we hate money? Do we just like lighting it on fire?
Marcus is gonna call a second time, and we're getting into some murky waters here with Ace-Jack. But look at this river giving Blitzed Bankroll top pair.
It's a trap. Marcus has the nuts.
And it looks like Blitz Bankroll is gonna find a third barrel.
Marcus never folds here.
And it looks like Marcus is gonna fold. Blitz Bankroll raking in another pot.
I do not know how to play poker.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some unfortunate news. We're at the last hand of the night.
Yeah, that was corny as hell, bro.
Blitz Bankroll fighting himself with Ace-6 of diamonds in the big blind. Gonna face a little resistance before it gets back to him.
I don't think we should be calling this. We never hit our flush. And it's not even like Ace-5. We can't even shove with it.
Blitz Bankroll deciding to make the call anyway. He does have position against the main aggressor, and they are quite deep. So there's a lot of potential.
Now don't be fooled by this 2-pair. Marcus has Ace-King every single time, and Kevin is on a flush draw. It's a trap. The flush draw always hits in a 3-way all-in.
Pretty good flop for Blitz Bankroll. He's more likely to have flushing hands, and he's also pulling ahead of hands like Ace-Queen, Ace-Jack, Ace-10, King-Queen, pocket pairs. But like Blitz Bankroll was saying, there are some nutted hands in Marcus's range, so we do have to play this carefully, especially when Marcus is gonna lead out for $10.
We're fucked.
Blitz Bankroll is gonna make the call, and Kevin goes into the tank.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna go into the tank and Jam is gonna stare at the camera soullessly for 5 hours. He's speaking to you, you know. What if you subscribed? What if you liked and commented on this channel? Do it. Do it!
He does have beautiful eyes. Looks like Kevin finds the inevitable fold, and we are going to a turn, which effectively is a brick, but it does bring in some backdoor club opportunities. Marcus, thinking about if he's gonna fire or not, is really getting into those chips. Really working the joints.
Hurry up and check it, please, so Jimmy Neutron here can bet into Ace-King.
Blitz Bankroll's gonna take his turn to fire out, and Marcus is gonna fold.
Wait, what?
Blitz Bankroll taking down the last hand of the night, and he is gonna net himself a nice little chunk of change. This concludes part 2 of the HGSOP. This has been Blitz Bankroll, hosted by Blitz Bankroll. I'm Blitz Bankroll,
And I'm Blitz Bankroll.
here to tell you to keep gambling.
I still can't believe he got him to fold Ace-King.